All right, so now that we have a good outline drawing, the next thing I want to talk to you about is value and shading. The technique I'm going to show you today is blending. And blending is just a way to create value with the side of your pencil. So you want to put your pencil down, you want to grab it like this, then you want to put your finger right towards the point like that. So if I take that side of the pencil and I push down really, really hard, I'll get a dark value. And it'll turn a silvery black color. If I ease off the pressure on the pencil though, still pushing down but not so hard, you're going to get a lighter value. So now we're just creating a value scale. And a lot of artists use this technique to create realism in their artwork. So now I've got a value scale from a dark, dark, dark to a light. And this is what we're going to use to shade in our drawing. So practice that a few times. Make sure you've got a good value scale from dark to light. Make sure you're using a regular pencil and not a mechanical pencil. It will not work with a mechanical pencil. So just practice getting a range from a dark to a light in your value scales. Now I'm going to flip back to my original drawing. So when I look at my drawing, the darkest object is going to be my stick. So I'm going to start with that. And I like to turn my paper a little bit. And again, using the side of my pencil, I'll start adding in some shading. So starting where it's dark in the shadow and then making my up. The side of that branch. So just adding in a range, kind of like a medium gray, and then pushing down where it's a little bit darker on my branch. Just trying to show the form now, so it's no longer flat. If you want to turn your pencil over, you can get a nice line on that edge while pushing down. So you're just trying to get this dark to light range in your branch. I'm going to do the same thing down here where it goes under the leaf. Again, it's dark and then light. You should end up with something that doesn't have any lines. It's a very gradual change in value. And here, some of that bark has pulled away, so I'm just going to add some light gray right there. So we're just practicing how to create form with a pencil. I'm going to start moving on to this side. And if you struggle holding your pencil like this, sometimes I'll hold it like this and just angle it so I get the same effect. Because sometimes you can't get that detail with your pencil held the other direction. So now it's darker on this side. I can even flip my paper around so that my dark is towards this side. It's a little bit easier if you do the dark on that side and turn your paper. So just creating dark to light all throughout the length of this branch. So maybe even make it a little bit darker on that edge. Back to this side. Again, looking at your stick or whatever shape you started with, checking yourself to make sure the value is correct. And there's some of these like little ragged edges I'm just going to throw in there. So that's the beginning of my drawing, and now I've just shaded in the branch. Next, I want to do the shadow underneath, and that would be my extra dark value. So I'm going to go like this and do that edge first and have it blend out. Same thing here. It's darkest at the edge of your object, so that should be your darkest value, is that shadow underneath. All the way across. Very, very dark, so that branch pops up a little bit. You're pushing down to get that shadow. And that's the branch. So I'm going to pause it here, and then I'll move on to a leaf.